bro.
That was hot. My mom used to, in my neighborhood at home, I was called Jungle Boy, and like, this is when I was really young. This is all true. And like, cause I used to just like be naked all the time. I just ran around naked all the time.
Chopper?
No, but no chopper. It's too young to know.
Pre-chopper.
Pre-chopper. And I used to run around naked all the time, and like, my mom was talking about how one time she was teaching piano lessons, and I came down, and all I had was a
belt?
No, it wasn't a belt. It was like holsters. It had like guns in it. All I had was holsters on them. I had a cowboy hat.
We have to go.
And I came downstairs. It was like at the piano, like standing in the stairwell, and like the girl playing piano was looking at me, and I like took the guns out, and I was like, stick 'em up. And I was butt naked.
Did you go from a
ridiculous
6 to 3 o'clock?
6 o'clock.
No, I went straight to a noon. I pitched a tent hardcore. I was in 8th grade. 8th grade, I was part of like the audio visual class, and like we had to do like the announcements in the morning. And like every announcement, I told you about this.
Yeah.
Like every announcement, we would like slip in something like sexual that was like really under like an undertone. And one time like we were doing the credits, and like we like put our nicknames, like I was like Jeffrey J-Mo Moore, like in parentheses, and this one kid was Andy Savella, and we wrote like Andy Camel Toe Savella. and we were like, these played throughout the whole school, and we were like, dude, we're so badass, we got away with that. And like the art teacher was like 25, and she called the principal, and the principal was like, called us down, and was like, guys, I'm disturbed at.
Camel Toe.
Yeah, he's like, I'm disturbed at like the message, the announcements this morning. And we're like, why? We're like, I don't know, same as every week. He's like, well, Mrs. Blah 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 called, and she said you guys said a camel toe, and it's an offensive thing. We're like, what is it? And of course we all knew what it was.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, it's when a woman gets a wedgie. He's like, you know how people get wedgies and stuff? And we're like, yeah. It's like, well, it's where a woman gets like a wedgie in the front part of her body. And I was like dying laughing. And then that was
You just
great.
thought it sounded funny.
I was like, dude, honestly, we did not know. We got away with it. There was another time I like stole these kid's shoes from his locker, and I put them in another locker and made it, because this kid was like, where are my shoes? And there's this kid I didn't like, and I was like, dude, Mark stole it. I saw him take these shoes. They're in his locker. And that kid got in mad trouble for that. I was sort of an ass in middle school. I stole a lot of stuff in middle school. I remember throwing, when we were doing pigs, like dissecting pigs in my 8th grade science class, I threw the pig heart at a girl.
You throw a big heart at a
Yeah. It was like a girl I dated. And I was like, Sarah. And hit her.
What'd you get in the head?
No, like on the shoulders.
Oh.
Like right here.
It'd be funny if you just nailed it right in the face.
I'm out.
You will notice, and this apartment is starving for an argument. Anything at all to break the silence. We're wandering this house like I've never wanted out. This is about as social as I get now. We are throwing away the letters that I am writing you, 'cause they would never do. I would never do. Never. I sing a song, you dissolve, you become like sickening smoke. Two lovers long, you're killing me now. You're killing me now. 7,000 in a diamond ring, one for lost in a broken dream. You're killing me now. You're killing me now. Telling me that it's all over. Try to hold us so close.